Hello folks and welcome back to Cybernight's Flashpoint. Last time we did a simple bodyguard mission for Potato, and Potato likes it stealthy. I forgot things like, specifically who is it? It's, I think Gunter, I think likes it bloody. Some people like it bloody, don't someone had like, have stuff that like they are willing to get more things killed. Can't remember who it is. Some people have like a faction trait, they're like, they will more often have like kill people things. I was hoping the Potato maybe had something like about having more stealthiness. No, but we wanted it stealthy, we gave him stealthy, he loves it. We're just waiting for that to pop now. Right, anyway, we have a hacking mission to do today. Maybe take, I was gonna say I'll take 5th, but 5th is still in the trainer. No, actually 5th is out of the trainer. Ooh, might take 5th then. Maggie leveled up. We grab that? No, we're still too shy of being able to pick up preempt. I want to pick up preempt, but we'll save points until then, I think. Right. Let's talk to Bastille. I need to know that you'll help me keep that Mystic River dock under surveillance. We can't let anyone get a hold of this package, and don't ask me to tell you about it after. Okay, so legwork for you. Rhino, go straight into it. Set one attempt at 88%. Do it. Riverside vacation sounds like toxic. Cool. Let's go for that one. In 1 day, 12 hours. This is part of the Owen Tolan's power play. That's ongoing at the moment, and that's part of it. Part of it is this. So yeah, wait for the completion of that. I'm trusting you'll take care of this after marriage. Our timeline isn't flexible forever. Yeah, I'm assuming you talking about this one, you talking about this one? Doesn't matter, we need this one now. I'm assuming you talking about this one. This is clearly important. High stakes mission. One shot over. Hey, Steph Lukian wants this one. So we're basically, what are we doing? We'll get a hacker in there. One thing actually, speaking of getting a hacker in there, I just realized 5th has a crappy cyber deck. Buy cyber decks 135,000. Who are the 2 people using PDP 1900s? Hang on. Can we tell who's got equipped? Can we can sell 2 of these, right? To Potato. Yeah. We have 2 people with PDP 1900s. Who are the 2 people? Who you got a PDP? We'll stop that right now and change your deck to a Nickel and Sicklor. Bam. Sure. You got a Nickel and Sicklor. You got a Nickel and Sicklor. So who the hell is the 3rd person? Filter's hidden. Oh. No. Oh, Katie Burton. You're still... No, you were a Vanguard. You were a Vanguard. It's not you. Someone somewhere has who is it? Who's 1, 2, 3. Where the hell is this 4th? Who owns this 4th PDP? Like, seriously, what the hell? Who has that? Anyway, we'll take Sora now. So manage your deck. You got scan. You got all the ones, right? You got all the ones as well. Yeah. Divine programs. Attack 1, attack 2, attack 3. Data filter. Gives you data. Do armory deception 2. Gives you more. It requires more memory. And it just gives you an extra shot at it. Disarm 2, requires more extra sausages. We can't do X to everything, because to everything would be too big, wouldn't it? Because 2 would be 200 there, 3 would be 140 there, we got 60 there, 100 there, so it's still like massive. Even the scan 2 is huge. Because we have, we have Nyclor 11s, which have an active memory of 3600, 360. Yeah, so I think we'll keep that there. Mission hacking required. I'm planning. At the start of any hack, buff the hacker with 100% cyberdeck IO for the next 3 turns. Immediately buff the deck with 30% shield, with 30 deck shields. You get 1.49 million. Okay, hang on, whoa. We're getting everything we can here. Why? Because, oh my god. Let's get some drugs. 5th, let's give you some drugs. Do you have any? No, we don't have any drugs. Purchase. Turco juice. B2 juice. Next 3 turns. Blue juice is... Oops. I'll take a B2 juice then. We'll buy some B2 juice. 20k is not too bad. 100k on that. Right, okay. Get some B2 juice. If we think we're gonna get hit by IC reactions, we'll go for that. Okay. Plan mission, enter planning, prep and work to deploy. We'll take 5th in there. Go 5th. Start mission. This terminal has the coords for the target McKellen Heavy Industries financial system plugged in. I'm ready to hack. If I need some pre-hack juice, I better take it now. Yep. We know how this works. So we don't take this in the matrix, so let's log in before turn 4, which is perfect. Means I hit B2 now. Hit B2 now. We hit hard shell for the next 3 turns. Overclock. All right, load everything up. Scan. Hack this. So spiking the CPU. This is a very small system to spec CPU in. My god. Okay. There's 2 tokens of that. So we've got some APs. Let's head over. Let's go over this way. Connect to this one. Scan it. I got some files. Connect there. That there. Scan that one. Squeeze that one. Grab files. Connect there. It's an endpoint. Don't care about connect there. Let's just clear this out. Okay, we'll sleaze that one. We'll load and load there. Okay, our IO is massive. Holy crap. Connect there. Deception. Scan. Download. We have grab vulnerable host assessment from system 2. Cool. That's turn 1. That's turn 1. That's fine. Right. Load that. Oh, you can even load attack. I don't think we need to load attack. We could if we wanted to. Go there. Right. Right. That's a firewall, so I'm assuming it's going to be over there. Connect. Scan. Yep, that's it. Okay. So what are we going to do here? We're going to reload scan. No. Right. Over there, connect to that. Scan that. Ice pick, damage to HP, causes stress when taking action, unload cyberdeck when taking action. Don't care a crap, null up, bam. Scan that again, spike it. Digital destruction I am. The CPU has been spiked in the virus, along with the forged accounts have been injected. The mission will end when the time limit ends on the 5th Foster zone. We can carry on hacking, but there's no more files remaining. Cool, we'll just disconnect and leave. That was a fairly simple mission for 1.5 million. I can walk away right now. Everything we need to ruin Dot has been uploaded with a CPU spike. Use extraction to finish. I mean, screw Dot in particular, I guess. The CPU was spiked with a full delivery. All the forged accounts and transactions are in place. Well played, hacker. Everything is in order. Look at you, hacker. All the forges are in place. It's time to bring the hammer down on Dot. It'll be swift and decisive, and then Richard will see the tranche of evidence and realize his great folly. Steph Lucian is proceeding to lodge allegations against the UNA researcher. 1.5 million, but like they're taking 401k out of that. A bunch of experience level up for 5th, plus 6 heat. Power level was gained. Influence from Steph gained. I got a lot of money for that one. My god. My Jiminy Cricket, that was money. And the legwork for Ghost just finished as well, which is good. Right, how's your training doing? What do you want to do now? +1 tech, +1 tech. So I'm assuming you're digging up there, maybe? No, you're digging up here for spoof, looks like. Okay. Righto. Ghost. Everything's arranged. All the deals are done. Grasho Ku was right to be concerned. There was an attempt on the envoy's life. They were military trained and knew exactly when and where we would be meeting. They had the place surrounded. Another suspicious tip-off. They set off an explosion, then stormed the warehouse from the back, but their firing line was waiting at the front. Luckily, I was on the job. I had secured alternate exits. Dakota and I descended into the basement and made our escape, but we could hear the slaughter. All done. We protected the priority asset. It sounds like the Ricksham lost a client in the ambush, but that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. This Dakota is one very troublesome package. I'll be glad when she's out of our care. And the time has come. Once we activate the Coyote, we'll have a very short window to complete the bodyguard job and deliver Dakota to the extraction point. Right, we got Dakota in. We're going to get Dakota out eventually. Okay, new client over there. The last mission for the power play for Owen Tolan. Nice. Let's have a chat with you first of all. I've got a new client. A Warner Brown splicer who is insisting that he needs to talk to you. Warner Brown Global Corp splicer. Well met, Hassan Shirashita. I knew Blair would let me talk to you eventually. Maybe I had started to doubt if you were even real. But here you are. I need your help quickly after Image. Every minute that ticks by, I know my son is closer to his death. That sounds dire, but take a deep breath. Start at the beginning. The beginning. The beginning. This is a long story. Patience, planning, revenge. I don't mean to belittle the tale, but can stick to the facts? Fine, the facts. 13 years ago, my wife was murdered. Sarah worked for a Warner Brown shareholder as an event coordinator, throwing parties, charities, whatever. One night, the corporate police came to my door and told us, my son Travis and me, she had died in a terrible accident. She had fallen down the stairs of the office. Terrible mistake. She was alone, they said, and she died instantly. But when they wouldn't let me see the autopsy, I could feel their lies in my bones. The report written by the doctor was too clean, too perfect. I paid a small fortune for someone on the inside to download the report off the medical scanners, and it wasn't for nothing. She had died from blunt trauma to the head. Multiple impacts. Someone had killed her. My son was old enough to understand. He was 16. I told him everything. It was clear what they were hiding. The shareholder, Johan Brauk, whatever he had done, he had murdered her. And then it was all swept under the rug in a hurry, and we didn't dare raise our voice. We were tiny, insignificant compared to the mighty Brock family. So we waited and I hacked a plan. Right before I was deployed to New Boston, we put it into motion. I secretly implanted Travis with a prototype and shielded chem hive, my own design, the one and only. I left, and then it was his turn to wait. A little bribery got him invited to a Brock charity event. Travis always wanted blood for blood, just like I did, and he knew the cost he would bear to get our revenge. That night he quietly poisoned Johann Brock, and the bastard died in his sleep. Before he could even become a suspect, Travis slipped onto a Varner Brown ship bound for New Boston. But things were hot when he arrived here. I didn't have a place to hide Travis, so he ended up in the underground. Now he has disappeared without a single trace. But I know you can find a trace. I know someone has picked him up, maybe Varner Brown, but they'll figure out what he did and they'll kill him. If Travis has a unique cyber prototype in his skull, a lot of people might be interested in that. The implant is highly shielded. That was one of the things we had to add. Otherwise Travis would never have gotten inside the Brock function with an unregistered implant. So no one would even know it was there. Don't underestimate Boston's vultures and what they might do if they smelled a whiff of the shiny new prototype or glitzy tech. Maybe the shielding was the giveaway he was hiding something. They might not even know what they're trying to get, but they want to get it and tear it apart. You know best. I admit it was possible he wasn't picked up by Varner Brown. But if that's the case, and they're going to slice up my son to study the prototype, all the more reason to find him fast. Why hasn't Varner Brown come after you yet? If they fingered Travis for the kill, picking you up must not be far behind. We were exceedingly careful. We had years to plan and they lay all the right crumbs. Travis wanted to take all of this on, to carry it on his shoulders alone. I should have stopped him, but I didn't. So you left incriminating evidence against Travis that would protect you? Don't try to heap more guilt on my shoulders. You cannot put more than I already have put on myself. First my wife, now my son. But yes, just as you said, we left evidence that Travis created the prototype from scratch, planned everything and executed it all without any shred of my involvement. I've already spoken with Varner Brown corporate detectives and passed their interrogations and their machines. They think they're so smart, but I fooled them all. I don't mean to throw you cold water in fooling them. That is no small feat, but be careful. They may still try to kick your door in while you're sleeping for another chat. Maybe Travis left on his own? Maybe he did. Maybe after everything Travis wants to be truly free of me. Or he is protecting me. But if that is the case, then can you figure that out? You can figure that out, can't you? I need to know after Image. Well, no one goes missing without a trace, especially not in this town. Archangel? 5 days. Figure out what's happening. I see what you're saying. Time is of the essence here. Travis was camped out in the Coffin Motel. A place like that is a sneaky sieve. Someone will talk. If it was a hostile capture, the most important thing is where they're holding Travis. We need to hit that spot hard before this gets ugly. Does that mean we're going to get a potential, what's it called? They're not here, but if I look at, like, the list of class training, multiclass. Scourge, right? Chemhive is Scourge. Exhibiting some of the most terrifying capabilities in our technology, the Scourge's Chemhive implant secretes a steady supply of nanites specially designed to manipulate, reconstruct, and corrode organic material. The Scourge's talents allow them to poison enemies and create hazards, or trick security that relies on biometrics, or toughen themselves up when squad mates to tank more damage. Although the Scourge themselves can gain immunity to their nanites, squad mates aren't so lucky, then choose wisely when to use talents that may be hazards to your allies as well as enemies. You get things like Biocoat Bullet. If the attack hits, they get poisoned by 50 HP a turn and minus 15% all accuracy the next turn. Venom Trap, Purge. When debuffed with any damage over time effects, such as poison, immediately heal 10 HP and purge the debuff. Tox Cloud, Morass, Nervotox Shell, Shotgun Shell, so shotgun users, looks like. What do we have in the middle here? We have Disorient, debuff an enemy with crit vulnerability, sight range, and disoriented. Biomimic. Engage Biomimic to disguise yourself and avoid triggering cameras, prox mines, bioscan fields, and laser wires until the end of the next turn. Cancel by any attack. Brainworm, debuff an enemy with hallucinations and a numbing haze. Who becomes alerted and attacks other nearby enemies will not attack your teammates until the end of next turn. Next item carry. Destination. Nanoparticles infest the corpse within 12 meters, creating a proximity trap. If any enemy enters its 3-meter radius, then anyone in the area is damaged. Callus, buff yourself and a teammate with armor and lowers move speed. Metabolize. Any combat drug AP reduced by 1. Renet. Immediately heal yourself or a teammate within 6 meters. Has an imperfect chance. Imperfect healing has a chance for injury. I was hoping that one of the buffs would be get rid of that. An arrow shrap shell. Aerosolized shrapnel. If the shotgun attack hits, then 3 shrapnel zones are created nearby, each 3 meter across and lasting for 3 turns. Any enemy or teammate entering the zone suffers a bunch of damage as the shrapnel collapses inwards and ends their action. Interesting. You can go kind of stealthy here. Dissolves a dead body. Oh damn, this is... Whoa, okay. This is basically a second... This is fake vitals and body bag in one. And you can make this, was it extra charge, cheaper, longer range. It's very short range. It's very short range. Weights goes down by 1, even longer range, so 9 meters total and 3 charges total. Cool. We might be getting a Scourge. Right. So Zagata's forces are gunning to capture some of my territory. I need to withstand a siege of a strategic hardpoint. As cool as that is, and I do kind of want that, I kind of want to have, like, if we're doing a siege, sieges are going to be loud, which means I want, like, Rhino back up for this. We have a heist here. This is just a, what are we doing here? Oh, we're stealing a bunch of stuff, right? Yes, we are. We're getting paid a lot as well. We're getting paid about 900,000, almost $1 million all told. So we're going to lose, what, about a third of that? A third of that? Is that our total outlay at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 27%, so not quite a third. We are 2 people away from being a third. But okay. We got 8 minutes. Let's see if we can get this done today. Right. Violent diversion. Unplug cameras. Matrix snoop. Hacking is optional. You don't need hacking. It's just an option. We can use hacking here. There it goes. Give me that. Right, who wants to come along for this one? Ghost probably needs to come in. Ghost is gonna have really good fun. Ew, hang on. Let's back up. Send Ghost to the trainer. Because Ghost, this is a bad mission. A bad mission match. It's a bad mission match for Ghost. We'll take in Beggar. We'll take in Bayonet. And we'll take in Sultan. Hopefully people can run around and be sneaky and stuff. Everything good, everything fine. We've got 2 hackers as well for this one. Right, the pieces of the formula we've been sent to find are hidden in the loot boxes throughout the facility. You think the turncoat would have just put them all in one place? Right. Yeah, we've done one of these missions before. It's just basically loot stuff. You guys gotta find where the 3 places are. Is there anything that even requires hacking here? There's one over there. Do you inspect you? Hang on. Right, means the wire ghost can get access to this one. Wire ghost can take all of those out, I think. Right, after image. I don't think you control any of the... You do control that stuff as well. Wow, which means we can get... Wow, okay. We move as a group, I think. Right, let's get a look ahead on these two. You're just turning, you are moving. Okay. Delay, Sultan. Delay, beggar, delay, bayonet. Okay. Security siphon that thing. Then skip jacket. Because then you'll fully scanned that which you had in, which we had done anyway. Prevents remote controls until disabled. That's fine. That's 100% okay. Because we can just do this. Sleaze that. Sleaze that. Then disable like 73 should go down to 64. Yeah. Which is just enough time so we can hack everything. We can hack everything here. That's fine. We can just skip all this. We know what we're turning off. Right. That's the CPU as well. We can also hack that. Probably. Not you though. I don't think you can do it. Where's the entrance? Where's the login node? Is this the login node? Terminal node. Yeah, so you log in over there. You know where we're going though. That's fine. Cool. Disconnect. No raining AP, damn. Okay, well, after image. There's a box down there. Like, we'll do the boxes we can easily access first, I think. There's 3 boxes over here. If you go this way, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go down these stairs, we can do some of them here as well. If you go down here, nothing happens. If you're going this, if you go this way. Actually, yeah, down here, that's the only one that's down here. Which means we're gonna avoid that one. We're gonna roll some bones and hopefully this one's not required. Roll some bones and hopefully it's not required. Okay, next. Because there's no tally up at all, so we're cool. Those theta, okay, we know what theta is doing. Are you just flipping backwards and forwards? You might be. Right. Panther Stalker revolver, nice, but no big gun. You can't really sneak across here because it's visible. Plus 40 influence if completed before turn 11. Nice, okay. I'll delay. Bayonet. Oh, we'll find out right now what Theta is doing, won't we? I think you're just spinning. Yeah, you're just spinning. Right, beggar. You can get over there and crouch down, that's fine. Oh god, this is terrifying. You get spotted there, but you can get over... Ah, you get spotted over there. Okay, so... So Thedo is going definitely after Bayonet and Beggar, so hope they were okay with this. Row, Fito, so forth. Row moving that way, it's fine. %100% on you. High ground, okay. This is giving you obstructed outside optimal range. Get into cover. Go over here, take you out. You can we'll fake vitals you, I think. Possibly. Right, okay, after image. Right. I can't quite get the power of them. I'm not that concerned about you. Really? My god. 2? 3? Heavenly Criminy Cricket. How many dice rolls can I miss here? The hit chance doesn't change. My god, please. This is going to pot very, very fast. Especially because of this. Oh, please. Okay, thank God for that. Hey, Sultan, for the love of Jiminy Cricket, please. Thank God. Because my God, that was a disaster. Everyone's basically like going, putting that wall just took so many bullets. Right, okay. Row, keep moving, thank you. Right, after image. Move to here. Put that box. Hammer hand. Can we... Security scramble that one. Beggar. Actually, if you can wait until after Bayonet, because Bayonet might be able to get close enough to maybe seen. Oh, no, don't get seen. This is a bad idea. Don't get seen. Move to there. Move to there. Move to here. Until the end of next turn. Yeah, this is not worth it. I was going to say I was going to do that one, but it's not worth it to do that one. Sultan can do this. Sultan gets it to 2 turns. I get heard. Okay, so let's not do this. Go over here. Get over there. We just spotted someone else. Luco down there. Hide behind that corner over there. It's like in one turn, I'm going to have to deal with these two in a single turn, I think. I also forgot to fake vitals the guy we killed. Yeah, skip all that. And Sultan. Part 1. Right. Go over here. Crouch down and delay. After image. Run to here. I'm gonna look ahead. Look ahead for me, please. Gamma is coming back this way, but then looking that way. Return 5. Delay. Theta. Draco. Bayonet. Drop down and reload. There's really, people who have AP spare should be reloading right now. Udo, that's fine. That's okay. Robe, that's fine, okay. Beggar. Right, Sultan, I need you now to packet loss that thing. You're gonna go that way. So go over here and get down. After image. Reload. This is end of next turn. It's 2 turns. Okay, it's 2 turns. End of next turn. That's end of next turn as well. It's fine. Beggar. Because we can get you and you probably with slashy slash. I don't think anyone actually looks at you up here for this stuff. There's 2 over there as well. Extractor eastbound exit. We'll have to get back. Well, if you have to loop around anyway, we'll check that on the way out. I'll probably also split this into 2 episodes. I was expecting this to go faster. Right, after image. Do we know A, what Udo's doing, and B, does it matter? Because Gamma is going at the very, very end there. So we can make pretty much everybody go before Gamma. Rue. Rue could potentially get some eyes. Let's get some eyes on a pair of these then. You are moving back this way. 94% chance on you. We definitely need better guns for all these people, my god. Things, do I want to have... Because like, I can sync everyone up right now. If I sync everyone right now, can I get the kill and the power of them? Can Seiko see Gamma? Is actually a good point. It's actually a good point. Can Seiko see Gamma? Let's say we don't know what Seiko's doing. We're about to find out what Seiko's doing, so...